Stop scrolling. If you feel stuck in your career and you want the secret to unlock the door to career success, get your pen and lean in. Did you know at the height of the pandemic, 4.5 million people monthly were leaving their jobs? And they weren't just leaving their jobs because they didn't like the boss. They weren't just leaving their jobs because they didn't like the pay. They weren't just leaving their jobs because they didn't like the company culture. According to the Work Institute, a whopping 60% of people who were polled, millions of people, wanted job satisfaction through clearer development for themselves and their teams. Personal development and growth is the number one thing. So if you want career success, you need to follow this proficiency model to get there. How do you set effective goals? Or when was the last time that you set them for your career? I have a high proficiency model that can be used in just about every area of your life, and here's how to use it for your career. Do you recognize that there are things that you are highly proficient at? Do you recognize there are things that you have a high impact in? You need to write down the things that you are highly proficient at that have a high impact on the outcomes on your job or on your work or on your passion. And you need to be able to master those things at the highest level possible. As Steve Martin said, be so good that they can't ignore you. And then I want you to lean into the things that you're not so good at, which requires you to be vulnerable and honest, but you realize they have a high impact on your salary, a high impact on your career, and I want you to lean into the skills of someone else and learn. Remember this, the difference between the word lean and learn is the R. You need to read or consume new data. You need to repeat it, write it down and say it in your own words, and you need to reinforce it. Once you do that, you will build your proficiency in an area that has high impact. See what remains. You will find that your interest, your passion is right before you, and now you got to put some elbow grease to it to make your career successful. I'm Marcus Holmes, the HR Passion Guy. I'm so passionate I could hardly get it out, but I want to help you get to the next level because who deserves to be stuck? We all deserve to be going to the next level and being our very best. So follow me for more tips.